look. Today we're going to be doing Sharpie tie dye. So I'm going to be making a Sharpie tie dye shirt, but you can do it with any white object that you have. Tie dyeing is one of my favorite camp activities, but obviously not everyone has tie dye and bottles and rubber bands to do it at home. So this is a way that you can bring tie dyeing to your house with some common household supplies. So for Sharpie tie dyeing, you'll need some different materials. First, you'll need a shirt or whatever white material you want to tie dye. You can do bandanas or shoes, really anything that's white. So whatever you're gonna do, and then if you are doing a shirt or something that is pretty thin, like a bandana, shoes would probably be fine, but anything thin, I would say you need some sort of cardboard to place under it. I'm gonna place this in between the shirt so that it doesn't bleed through to the back side, or if you were doing a bandana or something, then to put it underneath, just so that when you're drawing your design out, the Sharpie doesn't bleed through onto whatever surface you are doing it on. Then you need your Sharpies, of course, whatever colors you're gonna do. You can really do as many colors as you'd like. You can get as creative as you want with the design you're doing, whether you want it to be a pattern or a picture. So just whatever Sharpies you need. And then last, you'll need rubbing alcohol because that's what we'll use to spread the tie-dye. To start designing your shirt, you want to grab whatever colors you are going to use and then figure out if you want to do a spiral design, which is what we're going to do today, or if you want to do some or other sort of design. So then you can go ahead and get started. We're going to try doing a method where you draw kind of like spikes and circles so that they can then bleed out when you put the rubbing alcohol on them. I've seen other methods like with dots, which seem to work pretty well. If you're doing those, you wanna make sure that you're getting enough marker so that it can bleed once you spray it. Or if you wanna have some white like in between your designs, then you can do that as well. So just make sure that you're not spacing it too far out and that you're putting plenty of marker on there. If you want to do dots, maybe kind of draw a circle dot versus just placing one to make sure that there is enough marker to do your tie-dye. So we're just gonna keep going out in circles, and we have our cardboard underneath here so it doesn't bleed through to the back. I saw one thing that said they left it so that it did bleed through and then the back matched. So I don't know how well that works since we haven't done that, but that's potentially an option. We're not going to design the back today. We would just do it the same pattern as the front, but you could do the same pattern or you could do something different, kind of around the whole shirt, whatever you want to do. So you're just going to keep going out in circles until we get the whole shirt covered. And then once it is covered, we're gonna start spraying it with our rubbing alcohol and watch the Sharpie spread. So now that we're outside, we're gonna start spraying our shirt. We have a little spray bottle, but if you don't have one, you can use like a straw to place the rubbing alcohol on it, or like an eyedropper, just something that kind of distributes this rubbing alcohol without just kind of pouring it on your shirt. So we're just gonna go around in a circle. As I was drawing, I kind of made the lines longer as I got more on the outskirts so that the pattern gets thicker. So we'll see how it bleeds together. So keep spraying your shirt with rubbing alcohol until it is spreading outwards. The marker will spread and kind of create that tie-dye design. I would leave it outside when you're done because it does smell pretty strongly with the rubbing alcohol, and then it'll dry a little bit quicker outside. And once it's dry and you're ready to go, you can either throw it in the dryer for 30 minutes and the heat will help lock the colors in, or you can iron it on a low setting to help block those colors in as well. I would probably wash it on its own just in case it does happen to bleed so it doesn't ruin anything else, and then throw it in the dryer, and you can go ahead and wear it or use whatever you've tie-dyed. So I hope you enjoyed the video. We can't wait to see whatever you guys have made. Make sure to post it and tag us in it so we can see your shirts or any other creations that you made. And then make sure to check out any other posts that we have coming up. We'll be doing a lot of different at-home activities that you can join along with. So check it out, and we'll see you then.